Yes, sir, man. Episode 52 of
Peep, Love, and Chocolate, the
What's up,
podcast.
Grib? Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
And we back, and we back. Nah, nah, nah.
What's going on, man? It's me, it's us, it's them, it's we, it's Chocolate from F.L.n. fucking C, nigga. It's episode 88. Yeah. What's up, man? It's us. It's been a few, you know what I mean, a few weeks and shit, but we here with it. You feel me? Doing all well and shit like that. I mean, I will hope so. But to the top right of me, I got my boy. That's Sean.
AKA Love is back in the building with it, man. Episode 88, man. Throw up the X's for Des Bryant, man. We back at it again. Another True Love and Chocolate podcast episode, man. Who else we got in the building?
Hey, man, it's the feed. Come walk with me, man. We here. It's been a little break, but we're back. We're here. Oh my god! So this is exciting. I miss this. This is like a good. It's just always good vibes. It's always good vibes.
Never a dull day on the podcast, man. Old format for now, virtual. Uh,
Because these niggas is out here getting educated.
It is what it is, Gotta get the education somehow, man, With that being said, though, shit, it's a lot of stuff we gotta talk about, y'all.
How's school going though? Like that's what I want to hear. I want the tea. Senior year, spring semester.
Go ahead, man. Start the bullshit off, man.
Honestly, real nigga talk. I'm not. School is school at this point. I'm really not fucking with it. You know what I mean? It's at this point, it's really not enjoyable. I can't find time to do shit that I like. It's like if I do find shit to do that I like, I feel bad that I'm doing it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just so busy and shit. It's just not fun. It's like for me to really excel in one class. It's like I gotta like not do well in another. Not do well, but just diminish a little bit in the other classes type shit. You know what I mean? It's just so much writing and
Do you
shit.
have any electives?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm in a French class, French 2, that's light. Spanish 1, you feel me?
French
Like
2,
just
Spanish 1? Oh, you
that's what I'm
getting your
saying.
languages up there. Okay.
Trilingual.
Yeah, you feel me? But it's just like I don't know. The social work shit is really getting to me. The internship, this, then, a third, blah blah blah. Uh, what I saw some shit on Twitter. What did iCarly say? Just breathe air. Somehow we're gonna get there. You know what I mean? That theme song shit. So I mean that's how I'm feeling right now. Is just breathe air and just work your way through it, and somehow I'm gonna get there to the finish. Because the moment I graduate, it's a well needed break and shit. Like it's gonna be like weight lift off my shoulders and shit, and I need that shit. But like it's really realistically speaking, school right now is a 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10 type shit. So
Yikes.
not enjoyable. Yeah. Sean, what
Not
about you,
enjoyable,
bro?
would not recommend.
Not at all.
I would say right now my school experience is going a little bit better, but at the same time, it's because we haven't really got to the grunt work. You feel me? Like it's very early stages of class, tests, quizzes. You feel me? So like it's not going to get bad until like a couple more weeks. You feel me? When that first exam hits for everyone in the classes, when it gets more strenuous. I got group projects, two of them. Don't like either one of them because like you hate group projects because people don't be pulling their share of work. People would be not showing to meetings. It's just a whole lot of communication and people. It's very very much a headache. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather just be dolo with it and just get my shit done, turn it in, call it a day. But that's life for you, man. Stay lively. Sometimes you got to work in cooperative groups with people, and then that's just how it is, man. But can't complain too much, man, because it could always be worse. Always could be worse, man.
Could
But
it? Not
true.
could.
It,
Nah,
it
it
could.
Could be
can't.
It
worse
could.
than school.
Yeah,
Not can.
I could be locked up right now. You feel me? Shit. I'd rather be in school than in jail.
You're not supposed to tell people that though.
That way.
That like, oh, like I know it's bad, but like it could always be worse. And I
Yeah.
used to I've left the people with that like a couple times. Like
Yeah. Nah,
I
I've heard that. Like it's like not toxic, but it's just like
you're invalidating like what's going on right
yeah.
now. Like
Like why are you
but I'm talking
diminishing what
about
I'm going through?
I'm talking about myself though. That's the thing.
No,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
that's
talking.
different.
but still,
Yeah.
don't diminish what you're going through, nigga. That shit is rough.
Yeah, you're right. It's not sweet
What?
here. You
Why are
me?
you laughing?
It's not sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows on the top. You feel me? It's
At
definitely not
all.
that. But, with that being said, you gotta put your head down, keep pushing forward, man. Like it's part of the grind. Part of the grind, man.
What about your
Pushing
life,
A's,
James?
right? Pushing A's. Oh,
Pushing A's.
um, Work's been real crazy lately, but that's I recently got back into Borderlands 2 to like finish it because Tiny Tina's game is coming out like next month, so I'm trying to rush through Borderlands 2 and then catch up with 3, and then hopefully I don't hop on the Tiny Tina wave too late. But
You copy that shit on Xbox?
yeah, what else would I cop it on?
Then they don't drop it on the Switch.
That's
No,
ugly,
but
though.
No?
I actually have the Legendary Collection for Borderlands on my Switch, like just in case, like if I'm ever anywhere, I just like.
Oh, you gotta swing that, man. Game share that. Swing that, man. I gotta copy that. You feel me?
I'm just now finding out you have a Switch, so.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like this shit.
That shit reminds me so much
mean-
of the PSP. No cap.
Nah,
A
I
little bit.
wish like the PSP
Is
was like
its
ahead
time.
of its time, literally.
You say that because the internet say that, man.
No,
No,
literally,
no, it is.
like
No,
actually,
it literally is.
literally, like look, that's how the Switch is like here, and like fucking DSs and shit. But I wish they had like a next gen version, like the Vita, you could hook up and play the game from like your, like I wish they had some shit like that for fucking Xbox, like right now though. But they
Xbox-
discontinued the Vita.
Xbox
and shit.
missed out by never going portable. Like they really missed out by never having like a handheld version of their console. The amount of bread they could have got off that, Microsoft, Xbox, like that'd have been something.
I'm here for it. What's it called? X-Friend?
I don't even
X-Play
know.
maybe? X-Play? I don't know.
An X Square, because like it's not a box. It's a square.
X-Player?
I like X Square. The nobody's fucking with the Square.
Oh.
The Microsoft Square, that's fire. That's fire.
Hey,
Microsoft
maybe,
Square.
Maybe you giving ideas to the developers, man. Maybe you got some shit in the works. You know what I mean? Never know. But overall, y'all, what we getting into, man? You feel me? We try to talk about, get off your chest. You feel me?
Let's see. What do I want to get off my chest? Well, let's. How long has it been? It's been the last time we recorded, school didn't even start yet.
Yeah, it was. This is like the
yeah.
first episode in the new year, right?
So like.
Oh,
for real,
time
like,
out. Time to fuck out. First thing we gotta start off with happy Black History Month. Yeah.
Yeah,
OD, happy
yeah.
Black
Yeah.
History
You know what I mean? So I mean, happy Black History Month to my brothers and shit. Y'all not my niggas. Y'all my brothers. We're saying brothers. Let's not say the words.
Brother than them.
Yeah, brothers and them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the N word this month.
And sisters.
Not on the air, at least. Brothers and sisters. Yeah. Let's empower each other. Yeah. But yeah, happy Black History Month. Y'all doing any special anything? No.
Elevating my mind, working out, eating right, reading books, get my money up. Probably gonna donate to the F.L.n. Academy. Maybe.
Oh, word? Are you really?
Don't do
Just
that.
just a little bit. You don't support?
No.
It's tax free donations, tax deductible donations, man.
Why don't you support at James?
Because he doesn't support me.
Oh,
True.
that's understandable.
That's a very reasonable.
Yeah.
Very reasonable reason. Actually.
See.
Very reasonable.
Niggas be thinking I'm just about the nonsense. Nah. I got principles.
Cause James, I be noticing James. I go back to the episodes. You always be trying to start controversy with me. Like I don't know why. You be trying to beef
Controversy
me.
with you?
Like at least the last.
How?
episode,
What? Wait.
The last two, right? The last two.
Word, like James be trying to come by my head for some shit. Like I be saying something, he like, nah, wait, hold on, and then he be trying to go in on it. Like,
Sorry for asking questions.
nah, you can never let sleeping dogs rest, man. Shit, you always gotta poke some shit. I don't get it.
Because if it's not sounding right, I gotta make sure, like.
Bro. See, there you go again. I
can't defend myself. All right,
Relax,
fine.
Relax. With that being said, man, like I said, niggas expanding their mind, staying up to date with their studies, trying to be the best version of themselves for Black History Month and throughout the year. It's the goal. It's the plan.
I
You should though.
I think what I want to do for Black History Month is like really like look into Black history. Like I want to look at like Black historical figure a day. I'm like 4 days behind now, but like it's Black History Month. I might as well like. I mean, I should like all the time, but.
How do you plan on doing so? Like, what's your what do you plan to do?
I don't know. I could look up Black historical figures and then just go from there.
Or I did, right?
Outside of
A lot
the ones
people,
that are already fucking like known and fucking talked about every day and every year, but
or ultimatum right now, right? You could actually read up on some Black history. You know what I mean? Because the best way to know Black history is to actually read it through somebody else's eyes and/or our own eyes. You feel me? So one of the things I have been doing, right? Copying more books, reading more books, right? One of them I recently got to was the Journal of Christopher Columbus during his first voyage.
you're reading
So
that during Black History.
just listen, bro. You have to understand the minds of some people that was doing this shit though. That's why, like,
No,
without
it's
Christopher
he's a
Columbus,
terrible person. Like
exactly,
his first journal entry when he got to like I think it was Barbados, one of whatever the country was, like the first Caribbean island he got to, he was like,
Mhm.
wow, like these people are so simple, they offer us help, they'll make good slaves. It was like something like that. Like
That's crazy.
So you
I
have to understand. You have to understand his mind frame. When he went in there and try to take advantage of those people. Like, what was he thinking? What was going through his head? The reasons behind it. Like, you got to understand it from a different point of view, so we understand how we got to where we are today. You feel me?
what
Like,
is
you
there
gotta
to
read both.
understand though, for real?
why are you trying to empathize with this nigga?
I'm not
this
trying
person.
to. I'm not trying to empathize. I'm just trying to read up on some history, man. That's it. I'm just trying to read some more history. I'm getting informed.
I'm not mad at it, I guess.
Shit.
You bought it or
Knowledge
you
ain't hurt
stole the
nobody.
book?
Knowledge ain't hurt nobody.
Would Dr. Umar approve? He don't want your money. I always said I want to read the new Jim Crow, but I never got around to actually buying it. And that's a thick book too, so
Yeah, I don't read.
and I don't fuck with reading either. But maybe it's like one of those things that like it'll actually like, grab me in and like pull me in. And I'll actually get into it.
So you don't know unless you start, yeah?
Yeah. But I don't want to buy this fucking book and then just have it be fucking collecting dust, you know what I mean?
Get the e-version.
That costs money too though.
Just get the PDF.
We back.
Ew,
Get the PDF.
that's the same
No?
shit.
But it's free. The PDF is be free.
Do they?
So if you just gotta look around. But Sean, we were saying like what other books are you trying to read? You know what I mean? Besides this Christopher bullshit you were just talking about. what's the other books that you got?
So out of the bullshit, minus the bullshit, I did cop the Will Smith book. You feel me? I needed to, and I had to. You feel me?
Hey.
Currently, I'm on like four chapters in. Great read, man. Great read.
What is he talking about?
How much he hates Jada.
It's a biography. You feel me? It's a biography about his life. So it has literally.
Wait, is it an autobiography or a biography?
Autobiography is when he read it himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an autobiography.
No, autobiography is when the car does it. That's funny. Y'all niggas are annoying. Because if Sean said it, y'all would have been, oh, he.
It's still corny.
Niggas,
like it's funny, but it's corny though. That's all it is.
No, y'all groupies.
But just a little preview. It talks about fear, fantasy.
Nah, you said fear, fantasies, and what else?
A whole bunch of shit. Like it's literally everything.
Everything.
That's what's up. How much was it?
Everything. Because you can't put a price on knowledge, man. You cannot put a price on knowledge.
No, but I'm saying like, what was? I didn't hear you because your shit cut out.
The important bit got through. You can't put a price on knowledge. That's all you need to know.
Apologize, man. Technical difficulties. You know what I mean?
Heard you. So where we left off at was you said actually how much it was, and then all we heard was you said you can't put a price on knowledge. But I didn't hear the actual price.
It was 18 something. You feel me? Like it was like under 20.
Oh, that's solid.
Books are expensive.
Nah, that's pretty good though. How is it? That look like a thick book. It's not like skinny.
I more than 15 for that look like a little steep.
Hard copy? You feel me? A hardcover?
Yeah.
Nice, you know what I mean?
Name?
Nice quality. You know what I mean?
It's the name. Yeah, that's what you buying. It's a Will Smith autobiography, nigga. Of course you're gonna pay $19 for that.
That's pretty solid to me. Granted, I'm not a book buyer. You know what I mean?
But you're a Will Smith lover.
That's that nigga Sean.
And he bought it.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like I don't. You saying that's an expensive book, but for me that seemed like pretty decent for a book. How what do books normally run? You know what I mean?
I thought books was like $8 type shit.
You're tweaking.
Inflation.
Nigga said $8. You think we're at the Scholastic Book Fair?
It's been a while since I've been in Barnes and Nobles, but $8 seem about right.
Barnes and Nobles don't be cutting deals like that no more, man.
8 to 13 seem about right.
Fuck no. But yeah, that's what's up though. Is that the only 2 books?
No, I actually got 4 of them. One of them is a finance book.
And you're reading all of them at the same time?
Not at the same time. I'm probably going to finish the Will book first before I hop on any of the other ones. But
wouldn't it be better to like just buy one book at a time?
I already have them, so what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. You keep them. It's like you're renting them, right? You're keeping them.
Yeah.
Like you bought them. Okay, yeah.
But I got the Will book. I got the 48 Laws of Power. I got a money book, and then I got the Journal of Christmas.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah. So, a little. It covers every avenue basically. You know what I mean? It covers finance. It covers entertainment. It covers like how do I say the powers? Maybe like a advancement in my personal or spiritual advancement, maybe, and then like history, I guess. A little bit of everything. Independent research for every category.
I respect it.
I really do. I'm envy of you niggas who read. You know what I mean? I wish I could. Not that I can't, but I wish I actually cared for and put the time for. You know what I mean? But I've talked about that before, so I'm not gonna rehash it.
Yeah, fuck books.
Pretty sure that's what we said last time.
Don't hate it until you actually sit down and try it, man. Granted, I'm not one of the people that can like, you know, people have an active imagination where they can just like jump into a book and just imagine every single thing happening vividly and have imagery. I can't do that though. You feel me? Like to a certain extent, I can be like, I can somewhat fake picture what's going on or like what they meant, but like how people say they have a vivid and overactive imagination when they can just like really get in deep with the book and like, oh my goodness, like it was just an amazing read because I could literally, I can't do all that.
See, that's when I used to read books. I used to be like that. All them detective books, this, that, and the third. I could picture what's going on and shit. Like I used to like reading for real, but it's just like now it's like that shit's a chore and that shit be putting me to fucking sleep. Yeah, that. Yo,
my ADHD is too severe for me to read a book. Like I'm gonna start picturing everything, and then I'll be like, well, what if this is this, and then boom, and then my eyes are gonna keep reading, but my mind's literally not gonna register anything that's being said. So I'm gonna literally go 3 pages on, and I'm just be like, wait, what the fuck? Like, who's this? Like, what happened? But
I know what you mean.
I see what you're saying. Damn, man, that sucks.
Oh yeah. That's common though, so
I agree with that.
That's why they teach you to talk to the text in the school and shit. Keep kids,
that's
awake
thing,
or
right?
interested.
How's a good reading tactic to keep kids engaged in books and want them to read more books? Like, what do we do?
I don't know. I don't read books.
I watched Abbott Elementary and I see the episode where there's like
with the new iPad and shit.
With the new reading program, it's like a new program on their iPads, and like all the teachers couldn't even figure out how to work it type shit. And I'm really trying to think about it, like trying to relate that to like nowadays, where like everything is so technology driven nowadays. Like physical books, like I'm not sure if like they're still even doing physical books like that, because like even when we were in school, like they had like the laptops and like the MacBooks. You feel me? Like the carts. So like, do people even have like scheduled reading times with actual books, or they're like, all right, just get a laptop. You have laptop time. You know? Like, what are they doing?
You asking the wrong niggas. We don't be in school and shit. I don't fucking know.
I
don't got younger siblings.
I'm trying to figure it out though. Like,
you don't have younger siblings?
Well, Dita's in college. They don't have a scheduled reading time in college. You know what I mean?
But he's your younger sibling, no?
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Fuck is wrong with this nigga, yo?
You literally, come on. That doesn't
niggas knew what I meant in context though. Like, I don't have any like younger siblings to like actually. What do y'all do?
All right, but nigga, I'm listening to what you said, nigga. So I'm just trying.
Okay, okay, James. I do have a younger sibling. Everybody knows him, DJ. Yeah, but he's in college. I don't have nobody in elementary school or middle school to tell
All
me
right, then
or
say
high school.
that. Say that.
I
say
did.
that. No, you
What?
said you don't have a younger sibling.
So you don't know how to see this is
What do you mean? I don't know how to do what, nigga?
You don't know how to
I
put
don't know
like
how to read
context
minds.
clues
I
and
don't know how to
shit.
read minds.
This nigga
No,
don't know
I
how to
don't.
put context clues and shit. That's why you read 3 pages not know what the fuck's going on because you stuck on one simple
Fuck
ass
you,
thing.
nigga. Fuck
That's
you.
why.
That is.
That's fucking
All right.
hilarious. But yeah, so your question is how do we get the younger generation to read and shit? I would just say don't hinder them from reading shit that they actually like. Like whatever you read, it doesn't always have to be like a lesson. It doesn't have to be like, oh, it has to be something to make you gain knowledge. If it's just some stupid detective book ass shit, let me fucking read
Book
it.
ass shit.
Like, if it's just some detective book or just something's dumb, like let me read it. You know what I mean? Don't. That's like I said, bro, like we talked about this before. My parents, they made me stop reading comic books and shit. And like, yo, you're not really gaining anything from this. That, oh, boo. Now everything I read, now, yeah, and everything I read has got to be like some historical or like learning about my past.
And now you're not reading now. See,
at all.
I think it's better if at least you read like a manga or like a anime or like a comic book rather than not reading at all. At least you read.
Or just read something you like.
I mean, if I really sat down, like I got a philosophy book, but that's like for school. Like I'm not reading it because I want to. It's because like
I'm talking about you got to find a book that you read outside of school. A lot of
I'll
be reading, but then it'd be books assigned by the professor or it's like something you need for the syllabus. Like you need to get out of that zone, you know.
No, I know what you mean. If it was like I know some series I liked before, like Romano Stilton. I don't know if you niggas know what that is. Romano Stilton, Calvin and Hobbes and shit. There's some vampire book. It was like Vlad the Vampire. That shit was good as fuck though. And that book right there, I could picture everything what was going on. Like I wish that became a show or some shit like that. It's some good shit. Though.
Make it happen.
I gotta reread them shits again. I could be one of those like directors and shit. We did like
the producers and shit. Yeah. That's how most of this shit's like it started and shit. Like they were fans of it, and then they just like, I want to see it come to life.
I would actually want to tap in with the actual author though. Like, yo, is this
how you want it? Is this how you see it? Is this how you pictured it?
Type shit.
What if he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is dog shit. Like, this is not how I wanted it at all. Like,
okay, fuck nigga, go ahead. Then. Imagine. No, let me stop. No, you about to say something though.
Oh yeah. Do you think that like instead of like going to college, you could just buy the textbooks and read them?
Yeah,
you could.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, it's campus, public. Yeah, you can go to any fucking campus and go to a bookstore and get any fucking book you want.
No, like it's not biology like 1, 2, and 3, and just
type shit.
The crazy part is too, you can actually go to some campuses, right, and just walk into a lecture and sit down and still learn. Like there's some professors and like some universities are so big and like 300 people.
They would people, not know.
Just sit down and just start taking notes, and you be going.
They would not know.
You gotta figure out what class has what time and like where it's at, and that's it.
I know a few people did that at ESU.
That's so tough.
That's good free education, man.
Free education. I don't gotta pay for shit, nigga. You gotta tap in with a few niggas. Yo, what class you in? Oh yeah, now figure out what this is at. Oh yeah.
You just gotta make sure you show up for everyone and skip the test days.
Nah, that's fine.
Imagine the teacher get like, I have an extra test. Who the fuck is Jerome? Like, like that nigga aces it too. Imagine.
The Marcus Cousin the third.
Nah. Pranks like these because like Gideon, all of them, they do way too much. Gideon, like they like some of them like all right, ha, but like some of them I'm like all right, bro, like
I'm very unfamiliar. I'm very unfamiliar.
Marcus is the third, the big black dude. He
walks around. He does fuck shit. Like one time he went to like this table of cops and he was like, yo, I just got this girl's number. So y'all can hear it on the radio. There's gonna be a murder because I'm about to kill the pussy. Like he said that to them, and they were just like, oh. But I'm like, yeah, that's wild. Like that's.
He's mad funny though. You gotta check him out though.
Or the nigga that was in the teddy bear, that was in the giant teddy bear, and he was in the thing. And he was throwing the yarn.
That was funny.
Hard.
That was funny.
That's something
he was throwing it way too hard for it to ever.
That's what I'm about to say. That's something that could be funny, but. How aggressive that was!
Yeah, he dragged it.
You know what I mean? It's a borderline between funny versus like assault. You know what I mean?
Too far, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was. It's fucking yarn. How hard can yarn be? Y'all sound some bitches right now. Let me
All right, but
stop.
all right, you get
I
hit in
didn't
the
know
head
who
with
you
some
throwing.
yarn mad hard,
Nah,
nigga. You're
I
gonna
didn't,
be
I didn't
tight
know who you
though.
was throwing. It looked like paper towel, to be honest. Like roll paper towel.
That just this shit itself was funny though. It was just funny because you literally couldn't find it. That's so smart to be a big ass teddy bear just sitting in there and then act. That's
Because
mad funny.
they got caught before because he was in. They had him in a cart, and then she was like, "Is
Oh,
somebody
that's
in
too
this
easy.
bear? Is somebody in this?" And he was shaking it.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's
that's
too
why
easy.
they started like getting into like the actual like display and shit.
That's funny. What I wanted to tap into, we was talking about Black History Month and shit. Yo, y'all heard about the some Florida bill? How they're trying to pass like a bill saying how they can't talk about racism in class in school or something because
Yeah,
like it's
that happened in Oklahoma too. They're trying to like
yeah
talk
they're doing
about
that
like
in
yeah,
Florida now because it's discomforting. The fuck you mean it's discomforting?
it,
What?
it's history. It happened, and then
That's what
people
I'm
grow up.
saying.
It's counterproductive to like not talk about it.
I feel like it's very this so
Oh,
entitled. Who the fuck are y'all entitled? I'm
but here's the
uncomfortable.
crazy part about it. Here's the crazy part about it, right? That's some shit like that is allowed to happen because already it's not even a big thing. Like we talked about it before though. Like Black History Month in our area wasn't a big like discussion topic or it wasn't like a history lesson. You feel me? Like we didn't really go over Black history. Like they never really go in depth at all. Like all we hear about
Not for the
is
whole month. There was like a couple of days where we talked about,
bro.
but
I
like it's
don't
the
bro.
same people: Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X. Like
And if that's it. You know what I mean? But that's like
yeah,
last
exactly.
month, couple days, and that's it. We might watch a video here and there, but no actual lessons devoted to that. No actual lessons devoted to the history of what actually happened, what caused it, what are the repercussions of it, what's the outstanding effects that are still going on right now. Like nothing, none of that.
So time out, right? You saying all this? Would you want that as a youngin, or would you want like what grade would you actually want that real talk? Like high school, right? Like you see what I'm saying? Because
I
it
feel
wouldn't
like
really.
I feel like it
I
would
want to be
register more
exposed to
with me.
a lot younger.
I don't think niggas would get it a lot younger though. You wouldn't have all these
I would want
questions.
both. I'd want both because like there's shit that you learn in elementary school, like history wise, that they reteach you in high school.
True.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm thinking right now, maybe like sixth, seventh, eighth grade. You know.
Like where they introduce it and then we come back like 11th, 12th, like type shit where we actually have
Yeah.
questions.
Or there should
Yeah.
just be classes for like Black History, like one, like
Oh,
Nah, because here's the problem with that, right?
not a lot of people are gonna be exposed to it because only the people that want to take it.
Yeah, because with that done, there's only a select amount of people that can take that class. Like right now, there's only one ethnic studies class in my university, and that shit is filled up every year. Every year, I've been trying to get into that shit for 4 years. Haven't
what
gotten into
class?
it.
Ethnic
It's ethnic
studies.
studies.
Oh, okay.
Have not gotten into that shit. So it's like there are certain classes only offered by one professor, and it's only offered like either in the fall or spring. And if that shit gets filled up, you're shit out of luck. You know?
Well, I was talking about like high school.
Okay, in a high school aspect,
It would work.
to a certain degree, I guess, more feasible.
Oh my gosh, bro, that shit reminded me. Niggas was in at my internship, right? One of the one of the counselors or whatever. Not even a counselor. She's like another intern like I am, but like a higher level. Uh, she did like a lesson. I forgot what it was about, to be honest with you. But it was just like one of the questions, like on the exercise that she got from the book, was like, oh, circle which one of these figures, that they're impacted mattered on how they looked, right? Like their physical features, like this, like because they were black or white, like it helped them become who they were, right? I'm not wording it right, but it was just like, am I making sense?
What facial feature impacted
Not
who they
facial
are?
features. It was just like because of how they look, did it affect what they did in history? Does that make more sense?
Like did what they look like have an impact on their.
For instance, Martin Luther King, if he wasn't black,
He
what?
wouldn't have done what he was doing.
Thank you. So shit like that, like it was saying, like shit like that. You know what I mean? If like anybody, it had mad people had like Gandhi on there, Christopher Columbus, this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. So and then like she asked like the group that question, and then they immediately said like, oh, Martin Luther King, like because he was black, that definitely like impacted what he did. And then she was like, no,
What?
like yeah, she's like, you guys really think so? She's like, no, like this, that, and the third. She's like, it was more of his action, this, that, and the third. I'm like, no, it's
Because he didn't like the way his people was being treated. What?
I'm like, if he wasn't black, niggas won't give a fuck. Yes,
Right.
what he did was courageous. He did that, but it's because he was black that's why that shit mattered and shit. And like, it's the fact that like two of the kids, like one kid said Martin Luther King like instantly, then another kid said Martin Luther King instantly, and she said no. Like, what are you talking about? No. And then I asked her, I was like, I try to make her think about it. And I was like, all right, so who on here do you think because of how they look impacted whatever? She was like, no one.
Oh, get him out of here!
This, that, and that. I'm like, oh, you're tweaking. They didn't make no fucking exercise in the book for you not to circle anybody. I was like, now I was just like, okay, yeah, she wasn't thinking, because there's no way. Because I was like, so who do you think on here this time? She's like, no one. I'm like, you're tweaking, because no.
That's embarrassing.
Are you not embarrassed?
Martin Luther King was definitely one, this, that, and a third. It was a few, but like just that was the main one. I'm like, don't like, and that's what niggas is teaching niggas. Yo, we can't let that. You see what I'm saying? Like we can't. That shit cannot be like, we cannot say because like Martin Luther King, yeah, fuck if he was black, it was just his actions. What? And I wanted to intervene type shit, but it's just like there was like. The thing is, there was 4 other, like, it was master level intern, and 2 actual counselors, and then the bachelor level intern. I'm not.
So you're like lowest rank?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Why not? Niggas stand up for your principles.
I definitely should have, but
don't be no.
But it was just like, it was definitely just like, oh, just let that shit rock. Because I looked at the other counselor, I was like, tweak, like he's definitely tweaking and shit. But it was just like, I don't know, like that shit cannot be fed to like these kids, you know what I mean? Like,
but wait, so do you think because you allowed it to happen?
Wait, so like the question is like whether like the way they looked had it like impact to the reaction they were getting?
Just like, did it impact what they did historically? Like, because Christopher Columbus was white and how he looked, did that matter and what he did? You know what I mean? Like Gandhi, because he was like a person of color, like is he Indian? I don't know, Middle Eastern, this, that, and the third. Like, is because. Yeah, because of that. Did that?
But he's racist.
Hey, I know. Hey. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know, but I'm just saying, like, did their physical features, does it matter on what they did historically? And there was a few, like I said, I wish I had the list, but there was a few on there was just like, yeah, because this person was this, and this, that, and third, because this person was that, da. And I mean, like, the only reason why I get what Sean's saying, I'm just as bad, but it's just like, at the end of the day, though, I'm glad the kids knew what they said. Like,
the kids were like,
they knew. They immediately said Martin Luther King. So it's like, it's not like they heard what she said and they were like, oh yeah, you're right. They were kind of like arguing this and third, but it's just like,
not all hope is lost.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay.
Yeah.
Moral story is that there's light at the end of the tunnel for our generation.
Their generations and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because our generation's fucked.
Our generation's fucked?
Am I frozen?
No, you said our generation is fucked.
I should look frozen. I'm asking, like, is our generation fucked then, or is it like it's out?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I think everybody's fucked at this point. Like, we're fucked by something. Something's fucked at each generation's level, you know. And
what's our generation's fuck up?
The climate, I don't know. Well, that wasn't really like us.
Climate, that's not even our fault. That's not our fault.
But like, we're not helping either. Like, that's like look, that's like the master level. Like, the earth is gonna fucking get all polluted, and you can't breathe outside air and shit. You have to fucking walk with a ventilator.
The amount of shit that big companies are doing, us drinking out of paper.
But I'm saying we're fucked. I didn't say we're the reason. I said we're fucked. Like, that's like we're all fucked about because the planet. We all live here.
Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do about that right now. Like,
that doesn't mean we aren't fucked. You asked, are we fucked? And I said, yes, we are fucked on multiple levels.
I was mostly asking.
I'm not.
Go ahead, Sean. What are you about to say? You know, like how he's talking to you or some shit like that?
No, 'cause-
Nigga James trying to get me tight, bro. Like,
No, because look, because if I did that,
He
nigga, oh, James is looking at it a different way.
Nah,
He's devil's
bro.
advocate. Da, 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 da. No, nigga, I'm saying what I said because I'm answering the question.
No, I thought the way I asked it, I thought the way he was asking if we was I thought he was saying like, what in our generation are we fucked up on? You know what I mean? I thought he was asking like, I'm not making sense right now. Like for instance, like the kids, like there's light at the end of the day. They know
At the end
what's,
of the day.
you know what I mean? This, that, and third. So like, what is
Right
like
in the center.
at the end of the tunnel? Yeah. So like for us, what's our
There's no
fuck
light
up?
at the end of the day.
There is light at the end of the tunnel for those kids. But I'm just saying, like for us, what's our fuck up? Like I was gonna say like what, the relationship game? Like that's our fuck up. Nick, we don't trust each other.
Nah,
We don't believe in love.
But
It's
I
not
think
the
like
same.
I
It's
think
not the
trust
same.
issues is like another thing that's like all generations go through.
Is it?
I mean, ours is more. I feel like our generation normalized
BTN.
a lot of toxic behaviors, if anything,
Not.
or
Nah,
the
I
generation
think,
before us.
No, I think our problem right now is definitely the internet. Like the internet has gone to a level right now where it's toxic, and it's like
But that
it's
that
doing more
ties into the
bad.
toxic shit.
No, but I think it's the fact like the internet is just doing more bad than it is helping people at this point for our generation. You know,
Do you
like
think
people being
so?
addicted to social media, people always relying on misinformation from people just following niggas on Instagram or somebody posted some shit thinking it's facts or just being influenced by other people's decisions. You know what I mean? Shit like that just from the internet.
So what are you trying to say though? Because aren't you the same nigga that's like adapt this, that, and the third? Like what do you want us to do?
That's the problem. It's a catch-22. Like it's supposed to be something that's helpful for us, but at the same time it's also
But it
destroying
can
us. Like,
be.
exactly, it can be, but it's like it's going down. You have two paths to go down. You can be like the positive, like reinvent, like someone that's going to reinvent the wheel basically with technology, or you could go back in time and fall victim to like the Stone Age using the same technology. You know, like it dumbs niggas down. Also, it changes society at the same time. You feel me? Like that's what technology does. Like it's literally a catch-22 where it's like it does good, but it also does bad too.
But everybody's media is different, no? You see what I'm saying? Like everybody's feed is different because how they I'm not looking at the proper verbiage, but it's like
The algorithm.
out there you go. Everybody's algorithm is different, so whatever you want to see, whatever you think is right, you're gonna see it. Whoever think is something wrong, you might see it on. It might be different on somebody else's phone, type shit. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly, but then how the algorithm works too. They're also trying to. They know their audience. They know who they want to attract and who they don't want to attract. Though, so maybe the reason that I'm not seeing shit is because I'm not their target audience. You feel me?
So then, how would we know what's right or wrong?
That comes down to a moral standard. You know what I mean? People have to have ethical values before hopping
Not
on the
like
internet.
that. I'm just talking about like if we're debating about something, this, that, and a third. Because your algorithms, whatever you might believe, you might see like some articles that go for your statement. Then on the other side, they might see articles that supports theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just everybody's shit's different.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that. I was just trying to say like
I
niggas say
just
internet's
think
bad, but
I just
I don't
think
know.
the biggest problem right now facing our generation is like
The internet.
technology, internet, the
Uh,
misuse of the internet and the misinformation of the internet. You know, like you could hop on the internet right now and see two clips, right, and then it'd be the same clip, but then just cut differently and take out of context, and then look like make the same person look crazy in one, but then he
Isn't that like
says
just normal
his full
propaganda
statement.
though?
That's just the internet though, on like propaganda on the internet now. You know, same thing.
fuck it. I'm not mad at that answer. I don't know what's wrong with our generation, but
See, look, like James is trying to find something wrong with the answer though.
No, I'm not. We're on
What?
beef.
What?
On
What?
beef.
Alright,
On beef. I'm thinking about it. I'm taking it in.
on beef skis. Speaking about the
But
internet,
also, like, I feel like our generation also did normalize like a lot of toxic stuff with the internet, though. Like the activity feed, how you're like checking like like what they're looking at and shit, like IG page stalking, like mad shit.
yeah, DTN.
Another thing, the internet made seeing certain shit more popularized. You feel me? Like, prime example, like certain music and shit right now. Like Like I think if not the most popular genre of music right now is what? What do y'all think it is?
Rap.
It's got to
It,
be hip
it's
hop. It
it's hip
yeah.
hop, rap, right? And then primarily within that category is probably the drill scene right now is taking over, if not the pinnacle right now. With that being said, the war
The,
in New York and the drill music is crazy because it's more and more bullshit that's going on and like ignorant shit that's coming out every day and people are just loving it because it's ignorant and like has
I hate it.
no value to their lives. You feel me? And they
sounds
keep
cool.
playing this shit because they think, oh yeah, this shit's hard, this shit's tough, and then they find out that like, oh shit, people are really dying. People are really just like he's really living his raps type shit. You feel me? And it's fucked up because I seen some shit the other day where it's like um, I think it was like Nas Blicky got killed the other day, and then
Who's that?
they dropped one another New York drill rapper. But
Oh shit.
remember when it was like what maybe a year ago, like Nick Blicky got killed. So he's in the same
Oh, I know
collective.
you're talking about.
I don't know anybody
Yeah.
of the Blicky family.
Well, regardless, he was talking crazy on the line, and then somebody else in retaliation did something else, and then somebody else did something else because he did something to somebody else, and then the song drops the very next day after he finds out he dies, and it's like he's talking about it in the song. You feel me? Like it's crazy. Like to me, it just blows my mind that people get mad over internet shit, right? Turn that shit to street shit. You feel me? And then
And go back to doing internet shit about it.
not even internet shit about it. It's just going back to be like, all right, like it's like how fast this shit happened. It's like niggas spin the block and really just hop into the studio. You feel me? Like that's what that's what it really sounds like. And it's like people are like regular people, like people that have 9-to-5 jobs, suburban white men are just going
They
through
can't relate
to the jobs and just bumping the shit because it's like, oh, this beat is hard. Oh, this shit is tough. Not realizing that like he's talking about like smoking an op and put somebody in the air. Like somebody really died and like behind that shit though. And, like niggas get lit to that and be turned up. And it's like somebody died for that song to be happening. You feel me? Like he's only making that song because it's like he's talking about him killing somebody in that song for real. It's just real weird to me. Like it's really just weird to me.
That's why I don't fuck with drill. I know some other rap shits be doing that, but like drill is like literally based on that. I hate it. That shit is so ugly, and this niggas bump it like on the daily, like you know what I mean?
that
like-
can't be good
it's
for the
like a-
soul.
Yeah,
shit's so
it's
ugly.
it's the fact that like it's not good like energy putting out there. And at the same time, it's like it does nothing for nobody though.
At
It does
all.
nothing for nobody. Like
You follow Randy as comedy, right? On
yeah,
IG, you saw how he did a post about that, saying how like
Nah.
rap labels nowadays, like there's like a drill niggas in the studio, and then the rap label was just like, yes, what we need you to rap about is the shit that you did the other day with your homeboys. This, that, and the third. Like what you actually did. We need you to say exactly what you did. This, that, and the third, blah blah blah, and that's what they're looking for. And then the second half of the video is him like talking to like a detective. It's like, yeah, we got him. This, that, and the third. He said it, this, that, and the third, blah blah blah.
Bro, it's
So it's
crazy.
like that's
It's crazy
really how it is
niggas
though.
niggas be self snitching though. Niggas really be
Yeah.
self snitching.
They're trying to pass a I think it's like Meek Mill and Jay-Z are trying to pass a law in New York that you can't use rap lyrics
I think
as
it's
like a
passed
piece of
already.
evidence. I know there's
think
like they're trying to pass. I think they did or they're trying to pass one like a law in like Maryland where you can use rap lyrics as evidence.
You can or can't.
CAN.
Bro, because what's what happened? I was watching the interview that Foley did the other day. Because mind you, when the Who I Smoke video came out, right? I seen that and I listened to it, right? But I never knew who that nigga Young Ace was talking about, right? And I finally realized he was talking about Foley, and I watched his video the other day, like this week.
Julio?
Yeah, like in retaliation to the Young Ace video. And I'm like, yo, like niggas are wild disrespectful. Like it's not even like niggas did it just so it has a catchy beat over the Fantasia beat. You feel me? Like niggas remixed it, but it's just like some straight. If you listen to it, it's just straight disrespectful shit.
Yeah.
It's just straight disrespectful. Nigga went
Evil.
to his grave site. Niggas was
Yeah, that
popping
was oh my
bottles.
gosh. It
Niggas
was
was stomping out the
OD.
grave. Niggas said happy birthday 23. Like niggas harmonized.
So it was like Young and Ace's like friend that died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, and like he died on his birthday too, and like niggas like happy birthday, bitch. Like it was bad. Like
That's crazy. See, like yeah,
like-
that's OD.
And that's not even
Like,
drill
it's-
though. That's not even drill. It was just like
it's this music. It's just this
yeah,
music. You feel me?
yeah.
Like, that's
It's
not
just
even
the
New York.
culture.
That's Florida. That's Florida. You know what I mean?
That shit is. I'm a guilty of that because Who I Smoke is definitely fire. But it's like it's to the point where like I don't say the name when they say Who I Smoke. I don't say the name. You know what I mean? I'ma still listen, yeah, but I'm definitely not saying the name. I'm not gonna come out blasting it. But that shit is definitely. You know what I mean? That's what shit is. Not. I hate it. I hate it. Niggas don't know good. I mean, I say it's not good music, but like, can we not? Niggas
Talk
who
about
listen to
something
drill.
else.
If niggas listen to drill every day, drill specifically gets me tight. Like that's just so annoying. Same stupid ass bass. This
But
that
here,
and third.
here's the thing,
It
right?
didn't.
Like to me, that should be my playlist when I go to the gym because that gets you in a different sense of a different mood, a different mind frame type shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
an
it's like
aggressive one.
you know what I mean. So like in the gym that works, but in like any other reality or any other like day-to-day situation, it's like you don't need to be doing that 24/7,
So what if
365.
what if you're at an Artie though? You're not bumping drill.
Shit, you better. Where you at? What state you at?
It don't
What
matter.
city you in? Because you feel me? How it is, niggas be living by that shit. Where it's like you play the ops in a party, it's a issue. It's a problem. That's like that's where we at right now. Like niggas can't even enjoy the music properly because like people gonna get pissed off. It's like nah, like turn that shit off, bro. We gonna have an issue. You know what I mean?
That's I think the only reason why I really hate drill too is because like that's just kind of close to one of my people's. You know what I mean? So that shit is definitely just like not cool at all. It's just really ugly as fuck. I just never liked drill in the first place. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some songs where it's just like, all right, it's alright. But it's like when you really tap into it though, yo, no.
Just
I was
straight
never a
disrespectful
fan.
shit, man. Straight disrespectful shit.
That shit's ugly. Really ugly. You think they
Christian
be
Dior,
living that
Dior.
life. Pop Smoke? Pop Smoke was even talking shit like that, was he?
Nah, it's just the internet shit. People want they get their name up.
Pop Smoke was talking about killing niggas though.
I
But
don't think he was dissing
specific?
nobody.
Like
Yeah, I don't
that's what I'm
think he was
saying. Like,
dissing
was he like
anybody.
specific? Like, yo, man's on the block. Like, that's no, I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think so. That's like
Well,
it's
maybe
like
he's
when
smart enough to not say names, nigga. But he could be talking about somebody.
these niggas be direct though. It's like when West Side Gun and them niggas be talking about this, that, and the
They,
thing.
they be
Shoot a nigga in
direct.
his face. No, they don't. They just be saying real general shit. We walk into the house, cook the coke, pop a nigga in his face or whatever. It's just like these niggas not actually doing that. Are you kidding me? Hell no. I don't know.
What if they already did it though? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's well past them. Well past them, like 10 years plus type shit. So I mean, I don't know. So fuck music. Niggas want to tap into music off that or what?
Well, I didn't really listen to any music, but this weekend album, I've sat with it long enough, and I will say it's not lower than an 8, but it's not better than After Hours though. I'll say that. It's good though. It's not better than After Hours though.
I didn't listen, and I'm not going to. I want to tap into the weekend, but it's like I'm not starting with his recent shit. I do want to listen to After Hours again, only because the aesthetic looks so cool, and I don't know why I don't fuck with it. The aesthetic looks cool and shit. Like I should fuck with it. I don't know why I don't. So
That's a good album though.
I'm gonna try one more time for After Hours. Then if not, I'm gonna go to Trilogy and really see what you fuck niggas is really talking about.
We're fuck niggas for liking the weekend.
I'm not saying that because I definitely, like I said, I have the weekend songs on my shit. Like I actually have way more than I think. So I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm just gonna really see because y'all niggas. To me, he's gassed in my head only because I don't know what he's like. I respect it. I see the numbers. Like I'm not gonna say like weekend, but in my head when I really think about it, it's like weekend's all right. He's not like that nigga that y'all niggas make it to seem to me. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't there for all that when he really was, doing his shit. So I gotta do my due diligence, yeah.
Sean can make a face all he wants because Sean will shit on the
That
nigga
shit.
and then give him a fucking award nomination. So that's crazy.
That shit. I mean, like I said before, I just don't think that album was for me, man. You know what I mean?
But you say that about mad albums. Sean don't like shit, bro. Sean don't like shit. Sean don't like shit.
Sean don't like shit. He don't go outside.
A lot of new music did come out though. I've been tapping in. Like Kyle dropped the album. Saba dropped his album.
But who said who?
Zan, Kyle, like Super Duper Kyle.
Oh wow.
Saba dropped his album. Zanman dropped the album. Dusty Lucaine dropped the album. Annalie Chopper dropped the album. I listened to all of them. The one that has been on repeat though the most has probably definitely been Saba's and Zandman's, and then
Man,
that's
yeah.
the that's the that's the little couple songs just because once again the gym playlist. You feel me? Um, but definitely the two that's been on repeat has been Saba's album and the Zandman album. I don't even think it was the most recent Zandman album. Like I listened to it and I went back to the other one because he apparently dropped another one in 2021. And I didn't even listen to. It might have been
like
EP.
26, like 26.
No, I listened to that though. It was like another one after that though, in between this one, I think. It was like it
Rap
definitely
like
was
the
like
Rent
an
Do.
EP. Yeah.
That's the new one.
Then I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hold on.
Because
I got
it's
to
Rap
look
like
at
the
it.
Rent Do, and then it's like 26 after it. I don't know which one you're talking
Is there
about.
not an EP? Is there not an EP in between there though?
I wouldn't know. No, not that I see.
You probably
Yeah,
listened to
rap
like
is
one of his old
no
shits.
rap like the Renters do it. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
right, ring the alarm, chop on me, Bill. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's this one. But yeah, I've listened to all that.
What's your favorite off Rap like the Rent Do?
Overall, off the Rap like the Rent Do for Zandman.
Yeah. Just quickly off the top, if you know.
It's out of those one of those four. Like it's all right. Ring the alarm, chop on me, or build.
Copy.
And then that's basically a lot of music. So let's leave it at that for music for me. What about y'all?
For me, listen to the Zandman shit. I tapped into my lo-fi shit. I listened to that Code of the Friend album, Lyrics to Go, Volume 3. I listened to that shit like 3-4 times while I was at work and shit like that. Not while I was at work, but just like throughout the time period that from the last time we recorded. That nigga's really like it's some real like real shit. I don't want to say sad, but it kind of is. You know what I mean? So I mean, I do fuck with it. I don't know which one's my favorite, but I do know there's one where it comes on every single time. I'm like, oh, this shit's tough.
What do you talk about? Fucking Demonic Vivid?
No, not that.
No.
That one hit for you, Sean?
I'm talking about for Sean.
No, that one hit for you?
No,
that one hit for you? Sean had that shit ready to go.
Nah, I gotta figure it out. But there's one of them where he's really talking his shit. I kind of relate. Earl Sweatshirt, I did Peep. Like I said, tapped into my lo-fi shit with Erie. I listened to 2 of his albums. Sango, I tapped into a bunch of Sango. Sango is fire. I'm gonna keep singing high praises for him. Tapped into some old shit. I listened to IDK's Deluxe, and yeah, man, that's about it. Now,
did you like it?
His Deluxe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did.
I only listened to 3 songs, but I like those 3 songs, so I have to like finish it.
I say 1, 2.
You know what? I didn't finish. Moments Spent Loving You by Xavier Omar and Sango. Like I listened to the first 7 songs, and I go back to those 7 songs in mad times, but I just never get around to like let me finish it.
You gotta. So you told me you didn't listen to Just Get Here? Oh
no, I Just Get Here. That's like
that's the first
song,
one.
though.
Yeah. I'm tweaking. Okay, so now you still gotta finish it though. Still finish that shit. But definitely Sango's that nigga, bro. Sango and this nigga named Early Mac, bro. They do like.
That's my cousin.
Stop lying. They do these things called Merle Go, like them 2 niggas together. And there's like nine of those, and like all of them are fire. So I mean,
collab?
Yeah, it's like you can kind of like put together that shit would be a solid album, but it's like it always comes out in like packs of 3 or 2. So, but yeah, that's about it. I didn't really listen to much and shit. I've been wanting to listen to some shit that's gonna get me like feeling away, but I just haven't found it yet. I listened to Russ's shit, this, that, and third, but I didn't save anything yet. So, not Chomp, Shake the Globe or something like that. Yeah.
I'm about to say, niggas violated. Like Chomp 2 was nice.
Oh no, I know it's going to be, but it's just like I didn't tap in yet. But yeah, I'm slowly listening through a lot of music and shit. But that's about it though. That's about it.
Shit, movies, shows, cause boy, them shows, nigga, what?
Niggas shows. Euphoria is crazy. Euphoria is fucking.
Are you watching it week by week?
Euphoria, I have been, but Euphoria, you fucking Euphoria, yo, that's so many emotions, Euphoria. But other than that, I just been rewatching Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is so fucking good. Hunter x Hunter is so. It's just so enjoyable to watch. Like I could really like rewatch it like again after like I watch it this time.
Niggas would do anything but like start
Watch
Cowboy or
Cowboy
something.
Bebop. Yes, 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 yes,
All
yes,
right,
yes,
and I'm gonna
yes.
See,
spoil it.
I haven't even time. I haven't had time to do that. It's just so
How you
much
gonna
shit I've
spoil
been
a show
watching.
that won't end?
Well, I'm gonna tell you how it is, and then y'all just gonna be like, oh, it should have had an ending.
Regardless of what we say, nigga, nothing's gonna happen. So you can spoil
You're
it.
right. You're right.
I'm gonna
But
still watch Hunter x Hunter.
go ahead. That's all y'all niggas watch though. Like,
I
Yeah.
mean, I also watched Abbott Elementary. I caught up on that as well. I like it. Once again, it's like definitely a good little show to have on Hulu to watch. So when you got a little bit of free time,
it's very lighthearted.
you know what I mean? Something easy.
That shit
something
kind of funny
easy.
though. I saw the first episode with y'all, but I never went back to it.
It's decent. It's not. If anything, it's more entertaining than funny, to be honest. At least to me.
Yeah. And
You know
also
what?
movies, real quick. I've been on HBO Max recently. Underwater, that was a good one. And Greenland. Both movies came out in like 2020.
You said
Um,
Greenland?
Greenland. And
Greenland?
then
Like the
Underwater.
country?
Yes. But it's like the world about to end type shit. Like it's like a apocalyptic movie. And then
Oh yeah, cause
Underwater,
like I think it's Iceland or Greenland. Like those, like if the temperature rises or some shit, like that's like the only safe place to live.
yeah.
Like that's the only place where
It's,
like the temperature like won't change or get like affected like that.
yeah, and they have like
What?
nuclear bunkers over there apparently. Like spoiler for the movie, they have like nuclear bunkers for the movie, and that's
Yeah,
like
like that's like
really
like when the apocalypse happens, that's like the safest place to be.
We out?
I think it's Iceland because Iceland. No, it's Greenland. Because Greenland's the one that's covered in ice and that's big. Iceland's the green one that's mad little.
Mhm.
Well, not mad little, but
But the issue is that motherfuckers need planes to get over there. Like what they was doing is like
you can
certain
swim.
people. No.
Sweet. Yeah, this nigga.
Certain people have certain
Nigga,
people have
if your life's on the
priority.
line, you're not swimming.
No.
But listen, nigga, you really can't. They had like certain people in the movie had priority of like they had to go first to like repopulate the whole humanity or like restart the world if like it all ends type shit. And like depending on your occupation, that's how you got your priority. You know what I mean? So it was like niggas that was like architects or like doctors or like shit like that, like shit that we need.
So they had people like just their job was just for reproductive purposes.
Well, like it's like us right now. Like there's like say something like the newsreel pops up and like um we have X amount of days, this, that, and the third is about to happen, and then like you get a call if like you're getting to relocated and like your plane is coming. If you didn't get that text, you're fucked basically. You know what I mean? So then there
Damn.
was like one like so how it starts is the one nigga in his whole town, like his name pops up on the TV and he gets the text. It's like, all right, you and your family pack a bag, this, that, and the third, you're getting relocated, and then everybody else like, well, what about us? Like, what are we gonna do? You feel me? Like, you gotta take us with you. Like, at least take my like, and it was just crazy, bro. Like, it's, like I said, I highly recommend watching it.
You know what's
That
crazy?
one and Underwater. What?
That's probably mad realistic. Like if like shit came to that, like that's probably what would happen.
It's like I'm saying, like there's so much movies they put out there that's like realistically, there's plans like this already in place, and they're just trying to slowly tell you. So it's like when it really does happen, it's like, shit, we told you, we tried to tell you the movie. That was the easy way to tell you. But it's just some fucked up shit though.
Great.
Is it fucked up? Or is this how it
Indeed.
is? You can't save everybody though. On some Thanos shit, yeah.
And that's another thing. Thanos wasn't even wrong, man. If niggas watched the new Marvel movie, if niggas watched the new Marvel movie, Thanos wasn't even wrong. Nigga.
What new Marvel movie?
Shang-Chi?
Eternals?
Oh.
Oh.
If niggas watch Eternals, niggas knows that Thanos technically wasn't wrong, bro.
I can't wait.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. You know what I mean?
Hey, James look confused as fuck, yeah.
This nigga Sean's chatting.
They look frozen. Shit.
But Eternals is on Disney Plus though.
Now it is.
It
Yes.
is. Then that Spider-Man.
Yo, but
I'm tight. They delayed Morbius, bro. I was about to see that.
Yeah, I was so
like,
ready.
in
Niggas was so
January,
ready.
and niggas just pushed that shit back to April. I mean, but still, like
niggas think that might tie in with Blade because Blade's getting his own TV show.
Yeah, I've been said that, nigga.
I'm about to
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
that was you.
Yeah.
That's lit. Marvel is so tough.
But I tell you, this Doctor Strange movie is still gonna be the best one in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm calling it.
It's gonna be up there for sure, definitely. Like I'm not mad you
Nigga,
said that.
nigga find Wanda too. Getting the hands of Wanda, bro.
He's fighting one. I thought Wanda came to help.
Bro,
You never
see
know.
the posters,
She might still
bro,
be
in the
unstable
poster,
type
and
shit.
bro, in the
The
posters, nigga,
X-Men's
it's
gonna
like
be
they
in
get
there.
it. Damn, James, fucking everybody shit up right now.
Shut
with that one.
up.
Damn.
I ain't fuck nobody's up.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
What? It's just how I know. You don't gotta believe me. It's just speculation.
That's facts. I haven't been watching any. I didn't watch Attack on Titan. I didn't watch Euphoria. But the Euphoria community, I do want to talk about because them niggas don't give a fuck at all.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
I
They're
cannot,
not shit.
bro. I cannot escape it on Twitter. I just see it. Just the names. They don't care. Even Euphoria themselves, the trailers. They show the whole recap. I'm like, well, I guess they just want niggas to know what it is.
Look, because if you really fuck with it, you're gonna watch it when it drops, and they know that. So that's
bro.
they don't give a fuck about you, nigga. They got the niggas that gonna watch that shit the second after it drop, nigga. They got them niggas.
I mean, like I said, they said their viewership went up 100% from season 1. So I mean, as they should. But it's at the end of the day, I'm not watching the show, but I know what's going on. Like very vaguely, I know exactly what's going on. I could like you guys are watching it weekly. I could discuss with y'all like, oh, when like
so you know that about
Homeboy's dad. Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about then. I think you said you caught up though. Yeah, so like we're on the same page. You probably know about it. I talked to Sean about it. I didn't even watch it. I was just like, yeah, I know what he did. Like, I know what's going on type shit. I know.
Did? I didn't see the latest episode though. I didn't finish that.
So you be spoiling shit?
I didn't spoil nothing.
What are we leaving the people with? My energy and my vibe. I need to realign my chakras away from these niggas like right now.
I definitely have to lead the people with something before like actually lead the people. Just a note for since we're in February and like starting the new year. Mental health check, man. Make sure y'all doing y'all mental health checks. Make sure y'all taking time to relax. Make time you have time to be at peace with your mind. Check up on y'all friends, family, and just take a step back from all the bullshit. You know what I mean? Just unwind, relax, meditate if you have to. Whatever you got to do to get yourself situated. You know what I mean? Be at one with yourself. You feel me? Whatever that is, doing what you enjoy, just relaxing, picking up a book, watching your favorite anime. Take some time, please, y'all, and just take care of yourselves.
What's your reason for saying that?
Responsibly, though. Responsibly.
You feel me? Just because this is so much I'm seeing in like prime example, the Kanye West thing, like people calling him crazy, like people not understanding like the situation he's in. Other celebrities like AB, and then more and more recently, like rest in peace to Derek Beachy. It's one of the people I knew that went to school here.
Oh, I saw you post that. Rest in peace.
I seen he passed away. I'm like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, to me, it's like I talked to him like a year and a half ago, and it's like you would have never suspected or never guessed that I got old people who'd be like one of the people that take his life type shit. And it's like,
oh, that's what happened.
Man. Yeah, man. Like, lost that battle of depression, and it's crazy, man. So like, I can definitely leave y'all with something, man. Make sure y'all just get y'all mental health like in y'all consideration. Make sure y'all checking up and do your due diligence at least with that. Because it's just wild, man. Shit is wild.
Oh shit, you saying that reminds me of some shit I watched over the fucking over like this 3-week span, nigga. The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. Have you ever heard about that?
That's the gay football player, right?
No, that was Aaron Hernandez. That's something else. But the Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. Long story
that was the little boy, right? And
yes.
The parents like abused him or some shit,
Tortured
right? It was
him
like
for 8 months.
Yeah, for no reason, right?
No reason, bro.
Well, I don't
8 years old.
Yeah, that's sad.
8 years old, and I watched this on Netflix because I have to get my hours up and shit for social work. But like, that shit is definitely fucked. Like 8 years old, bro, and it's the small shit that really almost had me like, oh my gosh, because it's just like, first of all, you're 8, you don't know why your mom is doing this to you, right? At the same time, he's aware of what his mom is doing,
but it's like his mom.
He still loves his mom so much. It's like, bro, like they was interviewing the teacher, right? And they were doing like a gift thing for Happy Mother's Day, And he said, "Oh, what do you want to draw your mom?" Like, and he said he wrote the word "mom," and he said, "Oh, my mom's beautiful. This, that, and third. I love my mom so much."
Oh,
Mind you, his face was fucked up. He had like burn marks in the back. Like, they just did unspeakable shit. They put cigarettes out on the back of his head, kept him in a
you
drawer.
know
Like,
what's even sadder about that? Like this, they
uh,
let him leave the house. Like he could have been
bro,
like told on them. That's
bro, and that's the
crazy.
thing. And no, they know. That's the whole thing. That's why as a social worker, they want you to watch this because it's like the system failed them. Like, niggas knew he's been in the system for a minute. It's just the fact niggas didn't really take the right precautions. Like, I don't know. They kept believing the mom. The mom was just saying like, "Oh no, everything's fine here," or he's just acting up because he wants to go see his grandparents or something like that. It was just mad
Is he
lies.
still alive?
Who?
The kid.
The kid died.
They killed him.
He was beat to death. Like, his last thing, he was
Oh,
beat to death. Like that. Oh my god. And it's so sad, bro. He looked like a
That's some
cool
fucked up
little
shit.
dude, bro. Cool little dude. And it's like the
That's some
husband, or
fucked
not
up
the
shit.
husband, the girlfriend or the mom's boyfriend did that shit. And it's just like, it's why would you do such a, bro? 8 months of just straight everyday torture. He had siblings. The siblings talked about it. They tried to feed him food, this, that, and the third. Like, and it's to the point where like he wanted the help, but then there's at a point where the teacher was saying like she contacted a social worker, so a social worker would go over there to check, but every time the social worker went, the mom and the boyfriend would beat him more. Like, yo, it's like, stop telling these niggas about it. So now it's just like he got to a point where he told the teacher, he's like, don't call the lady anymore because I get hurt more, this, that, and the third, like I get beat more. And it's just like, oh, just so sad. It's just so
that's
sad. Like,
terrible. He was
So
the only one
when's
getting
the
beat
so
you
then
said
when is
what?
or
the
tortured.
line?
Time out. You niggas, what is James saying? James, what are you saying?
He was the only one getting tortured out of the siblings.
Bro, yes. Like, he was the youngest one out of the three. It was just him. I don't know
Was there
why.
something about him that the mom just like disliked? That
I guess the way the mom was brought up, but like I don't know why the mom specifically had a thing for this little
yeah.
guy. I don't know, but it's sad. What was you about to say, Sean?
I'm trying to figure out where's the line where somebody can intervene and take him away versus like, oh yeah, you're
They
allowed to leave the
should have
situation.
did that.
As soon as you come to
They
school, like the burn marks and shit, that
Oh,
could have been
they
like
should have
been
did
enough.
that. And it's fucked up because the teacher cared, and she went to the principal. She's like, "Oh, like, should we report this, that, and the third?" The principal was like, that's not none of our business. Like, you know what I mean? Just do like the minimum, but you shouldn't report it. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. So she took it into her own hands to call a social worker, this, that, and the third. And like I said, while the parents got convicted, they went through all the files. The social workers got convicted for some shit. Like, they tried to. Everybody who had a part in this shit.
Went to
Everybody
jail.
got questions. The cops, the ambulance, niggas who knew about it. There was one time the mom walked in with all three of the kids, and like a security guard at the office looked at the kid, and he looked back at the other lady. He's like, "Yo, you saw that kid? Like what should we do? Like, we got to do something." The the ladies, he said, like, the higher ups said not to do anything or something like that because of blah blah blah. But the dude was like, "What, y'all tweaking?" So he tried to do his part. It didn't work. It's just so many like I said, he's been in the system for so long,
So many people tried to help, but like
bro. And
nothing. Yeah.
there's no this kid shouldn't have passed away. He shouldn't. But it's just so sad and shit. So it's just like, as a kid though, like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, you're really 8 years old. It's like, you're so innocent. You don't know what's going on. You just want love, this, then a third. And your mom is doing this to you, bro. Like, that love of a mom, or just that connection, a kid has with their mom, it can be strong. And like you just let that shit slide. It's just sad. It's just so much, bro. Like I said, that I think the Mother's Day thing of him still wanted to give his mom a gift through all that bullshit she was doing, it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? And he even said he wrote down in like a note, like he just wanted to kill himself or something like that. And I think the social workers find out, but the mom was just like, oh, he's just only doing that for this. I'm like, how y'all skip out? You know what I mean? Like,
that's so.
why are you talk to the kid? Why are you? And this kid was vocal, like, as 8 years old, vocal. Like, it's not like he doesn't know what's going on. He could express themselves. And sometimes, as a like, the way I grow up, like, as like where I'm at right now, I'm like, yo, was I really as expressive as these little niggas were? I don't remember me. I can't remember myself at 8, like, being able to verbalize like what's really, like, we're really smart as humans in general. So I mean, talk to the fucking kids. Stop taking the mom's word. You know what I
Or
mean?
like
Do something. Stop.
Bro, remember what niggas said last episode? Unless you a giant, they're not gonna take your word for it, man.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
really
what it
crazy.
is, man. That's what it is. Ain't never gonna listen to the little guy, man.
That's so sad. 8 fucking months of just straight torture, and this last thing he saw was just a 6 foot nigga, 6'2" nigga beating on him, and nigga died and shit. Oh, that's sad. And during the trial, they didn't give a fuck. At least the boyfriend showed no emotion. He was just in there like
How,
even with
they got like life or
I think the boyfriend got life, and I forgot what the mom got, but she's like in there for a grip too. Like, you know what I mean? That nigga's still on death row, but they have yet to schedule his shit. But it's just sad, bro. It's really just sad, and it's I don't know. I don't know. I had something else to bring up after that, but I totally forgot. Oh, the Juice WRLD dog,
mm.
bro. I watched that shit. That shit was sad too. This it's sad, man. How these how niggas get caught up in the drug life. Like what do you? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that fame hits them so hard or they
Nah,
just don't know how to
but
end it. But he's been like that though. I think
yeah,
not been like that.
they all that's what like he said that he was doing that before he was famous. And then G Herbo and Polo G, like G
Yeah,
Herbo said, he was like, look, when I was broke and robbing and thugging, I was smoking weed every day, sipping lean and taking pills. I got money, so now I'm just gonna keep smoking weed, taking perks and
it's at a
sipping
higher
lean. Like,
rate.
yeah, like it's easier, it's more accessible now.
Cause, nigga, what Jadakiss said? Niggas with money is the drug addicts.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's sad because he talked about it too. He was like he was diagnosed with ADD at the age of 10, and they gave him the
Yeah,
pill. He said he didn't feel right about that. He was like, "How are you supposed to act as a kid? Of course I'm gonna
right.
have energy, this, that, and the third. Now you feeding me this pill, this, that, and the third." I don't know, and it's sad because it's just like, when was this nigga not fried? It's
Right,
like every
right.
song I listen to now is like he was probably out his fucking mind, bro. Even like
Off
the
it.
the shit in the beginning of the freestyle he did, mind you, every single freestyle they heard, like they've played,
Mhm.
DJ has I've heard this shit before, so I can't. He doesn't even
Really.
sound fried. Yeah, I've heard every single. DJ listens to
I,
all
I
this
was
shit.
I was listening, I was like, yo, this shit is tough. Like I wish this shit
Yeah,
dropped. Like,
DJ knows all that shit. So I've heard all this shit before, and he sounds like he's like genuinely rapping, not fried.
mm.
Nigga,
But like looking at him, it's like it's
I'm
different.
watching
It's
the
so
footage,
different.
bro. This nigga was just gone, and it's like sometimes his stare, like his blanket stare, is just like, what is he? You could just tell he's, bro. I think the saddest thing is just the Nintendo Switch scene. Like I said,
Oh,
he was like interviewing with he was just on a private jet. I think it was him, his girl, and the cameraman. Nigga was talking. He's like, yeah, when we did Lucid Dreams, and he's like, not at all
mid
fully
sentence,
asleep, bro.
mid sentence.
Nigga pulled out the perk bottle, and it's fucked up because he know he's fucking himself. Oh, he pulled out the perk bottle. Oh, hi, my name is Perky. I came to play. Like, nigga crushed the shit up, slipped
Literally,
it off,
but that's crazy. Like you're already nodding off, and you're gonna go
bro,
and
and he's
snort
going to
two
do
more
that.
perks. That's crazy.
And he's such a genuine dude though. Like you could tell. I think like it's like I said, it really be the small shit because while he was nodding off, right, he's scrolling through the shit, right? He's nodding off, and then he looks at the cameraman. He was like, "Hey, bro, like you want to watch a movie with me?" On some like genuine shit, but it's like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, nigga, you're not even gonna watch the movie. You're so fried. You
Word, yeah.
can't even watch this movie. But he's just so genuine. It's just so sad, bro. And uh, it's like you kind of want to be mad at everybody who enabled it, but at the same time, they tried. Like they said, he never wanted to stop. Juice WRLD never wanted to stop it. He just wanted to diminish it. But even then, he was just always hiding it from people how much he was taking. And as the assistant, bro, I would have been so sick. He said he was his cameraman and his personal assistant. He had a whole pint of lean hidden in his room. He went to go do something before they left. He came back.
And it was
The
gone.
whole pint was gone. That nigga Juice took that shit because he said he came back. Him and his girlfriend were arguing. And what bothers me the most, like what hits the most, the day he died, he was going to see his family to celebrate his birthday. That's what he was going to do. He was on a private jet to go to Chicago, see his whole family to celebrate his birthday. He just turned 21, bro. And the footage, you could see him in the back. Like he looked fine. Like they showed the whole plane. He looked fine. Next thing you know, niggas, he had a seizure and everything. And it's just like, bro, oh, it's sad. It's so sad. So much skill, this, that, and the third. But it's like niggas really struggle through this shit. And even before he passed, just listening to his music, bro, it's like he kept talking about it, kept talking about it, kept talking about it. Even Bibby said it. He was like, nah, he's like, I'm pretty sure this nigga wanted to die because like some shit you just can't handle it. And then like G Herbo said, he just turned his shit into art. That nigga just bypassed it. It's like it was so beautiful what he did. Everything was a freestyle. It's like we wasn't really listening like that. And why does that always tend to be the case with artists? We always tend to not really listen and shit. Like we listen and shit, but it's just like, oh, he's
This
fire.
We don't take it
goes back.
serious. Yeah.
This goes back to the other thing, man. Because when people are like, it goes back to the drill shit. It's real shit that people are talking about, and the real shit they're actually doing. It's the fact that if it has a catchy beat or it just sounds good, people are gonna like X out everything else and be like, "Oh shit, it's just a song. It's just a fire song," not realizing the magnitude it has behind it, though. You feel me? Like that's just what it is. Like that's the generation we live in. Niggas said, "Fuck it, man. This shit slaps." Niggas said somebody died. Niggas, said, I don't know him personally, but like shit go hard though. Like we don't care. Like people actually don't care. It's fucked up to say, but like that's just the world we live in.
Mm.
I don't know. That's just sad. I don't know. I don't know. That shit stick with me. I just watched it yesterday or something like that or 2 days ago. But just like I said, I think the two things that stick with me.
It's on Hulu, right?
HBO. The two things that stick with me was how he asked the dude, "Do you want to watch the movie with me?" And then the other part is how they described this, like how he called his girlfriend's name right before he died, Ali,
Yeah.
and then just dropped. Rest in peace to Juice, man. Rest in peace to all the fallen artists and shit like that. That's really going through some shit, but you know what I mean. What do you do? How do you help? Even
And it's so crazy because like these niggas are like our age or like passing away at our age.
21.
Like,
He just
X died at 22. Like, well, not 22. Like he died at 20.
at 20. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I thought X was like 23, 25. Like these niggas.
No. I remember.
Like, I lived longer than this nigga. Like that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Bro, I remember the exact day when X died. Like, just that whole shit. His documentary's coming out over the fucking summer on Hulu. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. Niggas going through some shit. They really don't know how to handle and shit like that. Like I said, if you really listen to his music, it's like literally every fucking song. I told you I don't like that black and white song.
And it's so specific. He says like the Perkies are gonna kill me, Matt. Like literally, like.
And he's just always fried. Yo, Sean, if you watch, he's always every song he did fried. I did not. I think the most sober he looked when he was singing the song Fast. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, James, but when he was in that purple room with everybody and the nigga playing the guitar, that's that's the most sober he looked, just visually.
He was up and he was
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise than that, everything was just. And it's just like if he's doing this fried, imagine him like sober.
Bro, literally. Imagine if he had like a clear mind, sober.
I mean, maybe it would have been the same though, because like a lot of people make some of the best music like off these shit though.
But his
mind was working at an incredible rate. Fried
mad slow, literally on like 3 different types of shits. Like, imagine if he was on nothing, just sober. Like.
It's really so sad. It's not as sad as I thought it was, but it's still sad though, bro. It's just like
it's just tragic. Like damn,
really
like
tragic.
Yeah, like
nigga took like 5 perks, so the camera at drunk. Niggas is tweaking, bro, tweaking. Well, rest in peace to those. Really take care of yourself, take care of your people around you, take care of your friends and shit. I don't know. I kind of want to make it a thing. It's hard though. I kind of want to make it a thing to like when I listen to music, I actually listen to the lyrics and stuff. But I'm not a lyric person. It's gonna take me a minute to listen. You know what I mean? But hopefully,
we talked about this before.
Though, hopefully, we as a generation evolve. When these new niggas come up, we actually listen and like, you know, try to reach out, try to make it not just like let's not bypass it until it happens. You know what I mean? So,
but we talked about this before. The lead singer of Linkin Park, before he killed himself, he had that song talked like "Why Is Everything So Heavy," and that song was doing mad numbers all over like the radio and shit. And I'm just like, this nigga literally is like talking about how he hates his life. Like this isn't like why is everybody like? And then like a couple months later, the nigga killed himself. Like,
crazy, man.
Word.
That shit is sad. That shit is sad. But yeah, that's about it on the mental health shit. This and the third. So I mean, shit's tough. Shit's tough. Everybody's going through something low key. So yeah.
Hey man, just pray to God nobody falls from that depression, man.
Word.
That shit. That's why they called it the abyss. At least that's why Juice called it the abyss. Because when you get in there, it's hard to get out type shit. Nigga's only 21. Oh, our age, just living life.
Word.
And he knew it. 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 Sad. But yeah, that's it for me.
What I'm gonna leave the people with is be safe but have fun.
Live life, work out, eat right, enjoy little things, and smile more, man.
What I'm gonna say is live life, be there. We're gonna get there. Yo, live life, be there, and somehow we're gonna get there for sure, skis, man.
That's your senior quote.
It might be because I really don't know how I'm gonna do it. It's like it's just gonna be bare minimum. I'm really gonna like.
You should make that your alarm, like just to remind you every morning, like
live life, be there, somehow we're gonna get there. Dead ass, bro. Because we are gonna get there. I have to graduate. I'll be damned if I don't. I have to graduate. Like I have
the finish line, man. You see,
bro, I have to graduate. If I don't, it's a whole different. It's not.
You don't like you don't think you'd have the motivation to like finish, or
I would have to, but I would hate myself so much. Like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this shit.
Don't
you know what I mean? I have to graduate. I have to graduate. Because so many people will be disappointed and I can't. I'll be disappointed in myself. This, then, a third. And it just sucks. You know, niggas just count on you and shit for real. Like, niggas just waiting over shot graduates this year. Yeah. I got to. I have to, bro. I have to. Even like the teachers and shit, I be feeling bad sometimes. I'm like, yo, these niggas really, because like they've seen me grow. Not that they've seen you grow up, but like your same advisors. You niggas know this is not really my work ethic because I wasn't like this before. I have to graduate. I have to graduate. I will graduate. I will graduate.
Manifested, man.
Regardless of
but
how
also
it is,
put the work in. Don't just rely on manifestation.
I know. Regardless of how pretty it is, I'm graduating. I don't care if it's C's or B's. For I'm graduating. I have to.
Hey. My sister went to like the 14th ranked college in this country, and they said at graduation that the person with a 2.0 GPA and the person with a 3.9 got the same degree. So
that's a big fact.
What does that do with anything though? See, James always trying to just throw monkey wrench at somebody, like, you know what I mean?
That's encouragement. It don't matter how you get there. It's the same degree. It's the same piece of paper.
Word,
it doesn't say your GPA is not on there.
Yeah, word.
I still got a bachelor's.
Right.
We both got bachelors.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, right.
Sean just loves eating. Anyways, take your feet to the fridge, get some chocolate, enjoy with all your heart. Foot's out the door. And this nigga Sean's on beef and chocolate.
He said you're eternally sick, bro. Like you're bad.
Loves on beef.
Regardless, y'all, 88 episodes down. You feel me? Built the
88.
Bryant. What is it?
That's a football player, right? 88.
It is, yeah.
It is. Des Bryant, man.
Wait, can we talk about wait before we go? Tom Brady's retiring.
You didn't talk about sports. I was about to say that, but
this nigga Tom Brady's been in the NFL my whole life.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's tough.
22 fucking
He's
years.
old as fuck. He's old as
Not
fuck.
even. He's only like 40.
That's old as fuck for like a professional athlete though. To still be good though, like this nigga won the Super Bowl last year. Yeah, that's like LeBron shit. Like,
way better than LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron.
He probably has the best sports career. No, does he not?
He has 7 rings. Well, Bill Russell has 11.
He has more rings than any football team.
Well, any football. He's the football GOAT when it comes to NFL.
I'm not sure about sports though. I'm not sure about sports.
Nah.
Football, he'll go, but like sports in general.
Who has 7 rings in the NBA?
Bill Russell has 11.
But it's hard to weigh like different sports though. You feel me? Like you can't compare.
But the fact that he did it in the football though is pretty solid.
That's tough. That's what I said. Yeah, like in football, he's go, man. It's undeniable. You feel me? Ain't nobody else is doing the shit he did.
That's a big fact.
Only because LeBron went to the NBA, but no, I'm joking.
Nah, I'm about to say,
not to burst your bubble. Even if LeBron would have went to NFL,
it was a joke, Sean. It was a joke. Right. We know Tom Brady's the GOAT.
I do want to shout out Trae Young and Joel Embiid. Trae Young always seems to impress me. Niggas sleep on him. No. Trae Young, because this nigga be putting up numbers and this nigga goes unnoticed. I feel like niggas don't speak about him enough. That nigga's crazy
until it's like playoff time, and then
bro, his points per game, he's really like up there,
like 29, and with the
real niggas. Like he's really doing his thing for real. Like efficient, like efficiently too. Shout out to nigga Joel and B going crazy too as well. So I mean,
is the Sixers really gonna get rid of Ben Simmons, or like what's going on with that?
I don't
Like,
know. They
trying
said
to.
that Ben Simmons said that he thinks that they're just trying to keep him until like free agency.
They're trying to get that nigga James Harden from him.
Yeah.
They're saying how it might be a possibility, but I wouldn't know.
James Harden.
Crazy? Niggas can just not show up to work and get paid millions.
But he's losing fucking. No, he's not making money.
They're fining him. He's losing like $19 million.
So he's not getting paid at all. He's not getting paid.
No, and
He's
somebody
not getting paid, and they're fining him, nigga. So he's losing money.
Somebody close to him, they said like, "Fuck the money, we don't care about it." Like,
Imagine,
all because that nigga sucks.
Imagine niggas bullying him to the point where he doesn't want to play anymore.
Okay,
it's his fault. It's his fault.
You suck.
Word.
See what the internet does? See how toxic
No,
the internet is?
it's what the fans did. Nigga can't take fans for real.
Word.
Nigga,
you want to play? And it's so
y'all
crazy
bullied him to the
because
point where he's losing
Ben
money.
Simmons is a cocky motherfucker, though. Ben Simmons is a cocky
You
motherfucker.
never met him. How do you know
But
that?
look, let's see. Look, on Dick again. 1, 2. My friend saw him before the draft in 2016, and she was, "Oh, you're Ben Simmons." He was like, "I know," and walked away. Now look at him.
Oh,
Yeah, see.
that's
Niggas mad that he said yes, I am Ben Simmons.
No, he didn't say yes, I am.
He was
didn't
like,
say
"I
yes,
know," and then walked away. But like, it's
Yeah.
known. It's like there's mad rumors and stories that Ben Simmons is mad cocky.
He's definitely braggadocious.
So look at him now, fucking
All because
minuteless. Because
he
he
can't
fucking
shoot.
sucks. Word.
He could have dunked on fucking Trae Young, weak ass nigga. Let me stop.
Because he nah, don't stop. You want to play like a bitch and then get mad when niggas call him a bitch? No.
Niggas mad
And,
because
he's
some
not,
fans booed
and
him.
it's word, and it's not even like
He
he's
take
like, all
constructive
right,
criticism,
let's
ugly ass.
worry. He's not going out there to get better. Like, oh, I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna stay at home and bitch about it. You're a bitch. That's some bitch nigga shit. That is prime bitch nigga shit.
I wish Ben Simmons would pull up on you right now. You talking that shit now on the line?
Man, even-
right?
all right.
Shaq,
The fucking-
I'm glad Shaq's on his fucking neck. Nigga say he's a
Word.
big baby. You're a
He
baby. You're a
And
baby,
Ben Simmons pull
man.
up on me. What he gonna do? Beat me up? All right, I can't fight no 6'10" nigga, but that's not gonna do anything either. So what?
You still suck. You can't shoot. Nigga, I shoot better
Where?
than you, man. I shoot better than you. You suck ass nigga. I don't shoot better than Ben Simmons. Oh God, I shoot better than Ben Simmons.
As you should.
Oh
You should-
God, nigga, I played ball for the first time in 2022, which is really astonishing. Like,
See,
it's crazy.
See, but here's the thing, right? How we just talk about the mental health, right? How you know Ben Simmons? And niggas laugh. See, you're a menace.
No, because look,
Menace.
right? Because look, right?
You're a menace.
No way he's really going through because some niggas booed him, nigga. You signed up for this.
Oh my
You gotta take the negative and the
goodness.
positive.
And
That comes
he's
with it.
cocky though. If you're gonna be cocky, you gotta be able to take that.
So what are we
shit.
supposed to
You
say?
can't
Oh, Ben Simmons take all the time you need in the world. We gonna wait for your comeback. He might not come back.
word. And
No,
look,
oh,
he's not hitting those 3-pointers, so I don't have to get the tattoo either.
Yo.
yeah, that was. If you
That
better
was
money on that, you would
crazy.
have came up big. You would have came up big. Nigga didn't play a season. They would have came up so huge, bro.
What did he say?
way.
Watch
I mean,
him get
that-
traded and then like start cashing out.
Good.
Sick.
That's
That'd be
wonderful.
sick.
That's like when the league found a way to stop Giannis. Nigga came back. It's like fuck y'all. I'm shooting now. I'm not afraid.
3-2s on this nigga.
Word. But
Or
Ben
2-3.
Simmons, if you're really going through shit, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Feel better shit. But come back and shit. You know what I mean? Just stop. You know what you did, bro. It's not
Stop being
nobody,
a bitch. I'm sorry.
nobody did nothing to you. You'll be alright.
Nobody did nothing to you. Nobody
You'll
did
be alright,
nothing
bro.
to you.
Just come
nigga.
back, just put the work in and shit, and just shoot the ball sometimes. Yeah.
You should have been doing that this whole fucking time. If you really is upset, go to the fucking gym.
Mm.
Anyways, say it, Sean.
Well, it's been real, y'all. In case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good
And good morning.